Hello, Creative Writing. This is Mr. Hanson here. Um, I wanted to talk with you guys about your exercise that you have for today. First thing, a few housekeeping items. I told you yesterday I was going to be gone today, which I am. Um, I am also going to be gone until next Thursday. After school yesterday, I found out that my son had to be quarantined. He's not sick, at least not yet. He sat by someone in his elementary school class who was tested positive for COVID, so I got to stay home with him. My wife works in the medical field, so she's got to be working. Um, so as such, um, I am going to record your lesson today, obviously, but for tomorrow and Tuesday, Wednesday, um, we are going to try to meet virtually. I will, whoever's subbing for us, I'll have them put my big mug on the screen and I'll have you guys chime in with your phones. I don't know a much better way to do that, but we'll try to make it work. Um, and I'll record those and everything. But we'll talk more about that tomorrow. For now, what I want you guys to do, you don't have an opening exercise, but you do have this main exercise for the day that I want you to do. And this one is called By the Time You Read This. Okay. So your idea here is to focus on the small things that can happen plot-wise, and to open up your mind to possibilities. So just like we've talked about this week, plot doesn't have to be big, massive, huge changes that, change the direction of the story, like making a 180 type of thing. They can, but you also want to keep in mind that little subtle things can help change and shape a character and motivate them in different ways. So, the idea behind this is that you're going to think about little minute things that could potentially fit into a story that helps shape it, okay? So, what it says here is fix your mind on the main character or one of your main characters in the story you're writing. Have the character sit down and write a letter to someone he or she is intimate with who happens to not be close by at the moment, okay? It can be an email if that helps you work, but make it an email that won't be read for at least 24 hours, as an immediate reading of the email would destroy the point of the exercise. So begin the letter. By the time you read this, and then make a detailed list of all the things that will have happened by the time the intended recipient of the letter actually reads it. Now, I will throw a caveat here. The idea is not to be, by the time you read this, I'll be dead situation. This is supposed to be, by the time you read this, all these small things will have happened, like I cooked dinner, or I got my hair done, or I watched a movie, or something like that. Okay? So here is a sample for you. It says, by the time you read this, the chicken will be roasted, the garlic and the rosemary scent spread throughout the house, the new potatoes baked until the skins are crisp. The baby will have been bathed and smell sourly of her grandfather's old spice, shaving cologne, that she insists must be rubbed on her back before she allows herself to be dressed. At least 3 more moths will have found a way into the house and will be circling around the face of Dan Rather on the TV, reporting the latest agonies suffered in the final moments in the lives of the Value Jet crash victims. The cat will have insisted on having her belly scratched and will have shown her appreciation by gently biting the hand that strokes her. The bottle of Merlot will be half empty. The phone will have rung twice and not answered either time. No messages will have been left. 2,000 miles away, a 74-year-old woman will have been given an injection of morphine, will have nibbled on a gram wheat thin, will have spit it up, will have crushed angrily the stem of a tulip from the bouquet of flowers delivered to her room that day, will have cursed her doctor and turned her back upon the senile roommate who will croak like a frog through the night ahead. So, I like this last example because you don't have to have everything that is happening between, the 24-hour period happen right in the proximity of your character. So it doesn't have to just be what's happening in the house. It could be things that are happening far away or things that are happening in the world. In some cases, if you're doing this you could even have them be even slightly omniscient, where they could see things further away. So, just this is something that you can play with and experiment with. I would like you guys to probably have at least a page on this. Now, I imagine that, again, it's not going to take you the whole period. And if Mr. McCracken chooses to, about, at the 45, he might call on some of you to share your insights. I know that he is a drama teacher, but this is something I'm sure that he would be interested to hear from you guys. So I'll leave that up to his discretion. If you guys finish early on this, you do remember that you have Sonny's Blues to read for me. If you had not finished that off last night, finish that story today, and then have those questions ready to turn in tomorrow. So you do have some time for that as well. In the meantime, guys, if you have any immediate questions for me, I think you guys still have the text message service that you can send off to me, or you could shoot me an email. Either one works. So anyways, I hope you guys have a good day, and I will hopefully see you virtually tomorrow.